Okay, guys, I'm back to go over some of the science stuff with you. So, there are some pretty awesome science activities this week, and I want to show you exactly where to find those. So, remember that science is under the resource tab, and you do have to scroll a bit to find your science and social studies. So, when you scroll down for the resource menu for week 2, you get here, and then you have to scroll within the resource menu. So, you'll find music, art, wellness, and media first. And you have to choose one from each of the categories. So you end up doing 7 activities when you're all finished. You choose one activity from each subject. So 35 activities to choose from in all, and you end up doing 7. So what I want to focus on today is what you have to choose from for science. So when you scroll down within the resource menu, science will be over here on the right, and your theme this week is animals. So, the first activity you have is to learn about the food chain. So, we do have a basic paper pencil activity for you to start with. When you click here, you are taken to the activity for the week. You just scroll down, you get past this, read over the notes and the vocabulary words. This is the same thing, just like a half sheet to make it easier for printing. And then you answer the questions here and you're finished. Okay. Then this one is pretty awesome. The My Home Safari activity. You get to virtually visit the Cincinnati Zoo for a few days. So if you click the top button here, it will take you to the Cincinnati Zoo's website. And every day at 3 o'clock, the Cincinnati Zoo introduces a new animal and has a new lesson for you. Then you come down here, and for 3 days, you get to fill out the My Home Safari diary. You make sure you put your name on the first one, and each day you get to talk about the animal that you saw at the Cincinnati Zoo that day. So, if you can't go at 3 o'clock, that's okay. They record it and you can click on it and view it later. But you fill out the information about the animals and then illustrate the animal. There are 3 of those worksheets in there. So try and visit the Cincinnati Zoo for 3 days and take advantage of that. Then you have read endangered and extinct species articles. So you have 2 articles to click on down here. Each article, I'll just pull up one. Each article, you read through it, read through the information, and then answer the 4 questions at the end. And then when you are finished, you're going to create a Venn diagram comparing and contrasting the 2 articles. And what I really want you to focus on is the fact that one article is about endangered species and one article is about extinct species, okay? Then this one is a super fun one, research habitats. So you're going to research any animal that you want in the habitat that it lives in. All right, so figure out an animal that you want and a habitat that it lives in. And then the activity that goes with it is described here. You are going to use crafting materials, found materials, or anything that you can think of to help you build, and you're going to create the animal's habitat somehow. Cardboard, whatever you can think of, paint, anything, and create the animal's habitat using whatever means necessary, and build the habitat. Once you finish the habitat, build the animal. Same way, using crafting materials, found materials, recycled stuff, and then place your animal into the habitat and make sure that the animal fits appropriately. Like your animal, if it's smaller than the trees in real life, it shouldn't be larger than the trees in your created habitat. And then once you're all finished with it, take a picture of it and send it to me. You can either just message it to me or you can post it in the discussion forum that's open for this week. in Schoology for science. So either way, you can submit it to me whichever way you're comfortable with. And then caption it, let me know what the animal is and where the habitat is located. Okay? Now, finally, learning how animals adapt is your final one. It's just a series of worksheets about animal adaptations. So you read through, answer some questions about animals and their adaptations, and then you get to finish up with a nice crossword puzzle. So if you have any questions about the science, just reach out to me, and you just choose one of those 5 activities. You don't do all 5. Now, if you run out of things to do this week and you thought a couple of those sounded fun, do a couple. Remember, like I've told you before, a lot of you say, are we going to do Google Hangouts? Are you going to post some type of activity on YouTube for us to do? If you're waiting for us to do that, look through some of these extra assignments in the resource menu, because not all of them are work. Some of them are a lot of fun, especially like some of the ones that are in science, some of the ones that are in social studies, music and media have a bunch of just fun STEM kind of activities, or, the ones that are in wellness just get you up, get you moving and having fun. Just complete more than 7 of the assignments in the resource tab if you have time and you want something to do. There's a lot of fun stuff in here that the teachers who contribute to these are taking time to try and make sure that you guys have something worthwhile to do while you're at home, okay? So if you have any questions, again, just send me a message and I'll help you out as best I can. Have a good rest of your day, guys. We'll see you soon.